Well, this is the Indy Soul Prepper. Come back to do an update on Eastgate Mall. It's been closed down. I don't know, it's been a year or so since I come over here and did some footage of it. As you can see, they've added some humongous solar panels. I mean, this is a setup like what you can see out in Nevada or you know, out in the desert or somewhere, California. But it's right here in Indianapolis, Midwest. These panels go all the way, I don't know, good grief, a couple blocks or a block down. It's the size of this lot. And of course, over here on the other side of this building, it's the police department's taking it over. Last time I was here, they had NRAP out back, and a lot of unmarked cars, SUVs and whatnot, blacked out windows. And you know, this was a communications and security hub for DHS, Department of Homeland Security, FBI, DEA has had affiliations with this complex. Especially when we had the Super Bowl here, they got cameras wired up all over downtown, you know, various places here in Indianapolis, and this is like a hub. Then of course you got Cisco right next door. They're into collecting data and whatnot. But these panels, these are massive, and you know, with everything that's going on currently here in world affairs, you know, all the propaganda coming out of the mainstream media about cyber attacks and whatnot, you know, in light of all that, you know, with these solar panels, it could definitely be used, you know, to keep this operation going if there ever was a loss of the grid for whatever reason, whether it be, you know, man-made cyber attack, EMP blast from a terrorist country or whatever. But it's very interesting. Looks like we got a cop here coming down the road. We'll see if he harasses me. But I'm going to keep on doing my footage here because I have the right, being an American. But I just waved at him and he waved back. Seems to be everything's copacetic. So I'm just walking down here a little bit. I'm going to show you the sign, see what it says. He's probably just going on out for patrol, unless somebody said, hey, why don't you go see if you can scare that yahoo away by driving around, but probably not. But here's a new sign that's been added. Posted private property. No trespassing, parking, loitering, vehicle traffic of any kind, LLDC operations, phone number and whatnot. Lifeline data centers. Very interesting. Like I said, you have police departments here in the back. Like I said, NRAPs are usually back there. But they've added these solar panels. They're all the way around. Completely bricked off, and just doing an update, guys. This is very interesting to be here on the northeast side or far east side of Indianapolis. This area has pretty much been going downhill with the economy and everything. This is one of your higher crime areas. Most of your you know, violent and crime and whatnot occurs over here and on the west side as well. Probably more on the west side because it's a larger area. But this is a lot of money. This is a lot of taxpayer dollars that's been spent here, over here in this dilapidated area. Like I said, this used to be Eastgate Mall. It is a two-story facility. I used to come here as a kid. Used to ride my moped up here. There used to be some big stairs over here. I used to park it under there and go up there, you know. And they had I believe it was a Woolworths back when they were in business. They were in there, and Luca Pizza and blah blah blah. Dunham Sporting Goods, and it was a thriving business back in the 80s. It was an awesome mall, but after it was closed down, I don't know, 7 to 10 years, like I said, DHS and the government got involved in it, and our Mayor Ballard, who's a retired, I believe a retired Marine, our mayor, he let this area be allocated by and used for urban warfare drills. And there's some video of that on YouTube. Some of our local news covered it, I think Channel 8 and some others, but they actually showed the troops rappelling down from helicopters on top of the building. And I apologize for this film quality or whatever. I'm not really giving you that much. If I could get up a little higher, you'd be able to, you know, really get the gravity of this location. I mean, it's huge. And these panels, I'll try to lift this camera up here a little bit with my arm, but they're huge, man. These things can definitely put out some wattage. So if there ever was a power outage or whatever, they could definitely keep up operations. Just today, which kind of inspired me to come out here and do an update, we were watching some unrelated videos on YouTube. Me, my wife, and my mother stopped by, and we were just kind of watching some, and I decided to check to see if anybody else did any videos on this location. And sure enough, I saw a gentleman did one, I believe in 2012, and he had some pretty decent coverage of it that I was unaware of. I thought I was the only one who had did anything on it. At the time, that's kind of what inspired me to come out here. I was like, man, you know, I guess if not me, who, you know, if nobody's doing it. So, but anyway, I've come across somebody who did it. I apologize, I can't remember the name of his channel, but if you look it up, New Indianapolis DHS Security Hub, I believe he has it listed under, or you might look under Indianapolis Eastgate Mall DHS under that search. But he had some great footage. He had some footage of some DEA agents walking out of the pub, or going in the pub, which is to the west of where I'm at, in the back side. And I guess that's about it. I don't really know what else. I know if I go over this wall right here, I'm sure they'd be on me like white on rice, and won't know what the hell I'm doing. But they're still in construction. So you got Bobcat over there, and there's plenty of building materials. These solar panels, these were just put up when we got some serious steel holding them up, I-beams and whatnot. And I see power cords and whatnot hanging down, so they're not operational at this time. But it's pretty much walled off. Or it is walled off. But anyway, like I said, I just want to keep you abreast, want to do an update. Is this a FEMA camp? Could it be a FEMA camp? Don't necessarily know. I can't say yes, I can't say no. We know under a lot of the executive orders that have been signed by our current president that you know, the government can pretty much possess and allocate any private property, any land can be used in an emergency situation as deemed by the government and FEMA and whatnot. So as big as this building is, like I said, it's 2 stories. You know, the police are in the back of it, so obviously they have some containment areas and jails and whatnot. So I mean, it could be, you could have one side of it's got your cops, SWAT teams, MRAP vehicles, those type of affairs, and then you could have detainment on the other side. You could have it upstairs. You could have your hub, you know, for various agencies to work together. Like I said, the DHS, FBI, DEA have been known to work out of this building. And with these solar panels, definitely is kind of suspicious. I mean, this is obviously a site that, whether the power is on or not, they want to keep it afloat. So it's definitely interesting. And there are train routes all around here. You can hear a train in the background. So you know, you're in close proximity to move people in and out. And I guess I'll go ahead and wrap it up.